Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first in a series of videos I'm putting together documenting the funding of the startup of my business. As I mentioned before, I don't have anything saved up to begin a business, to buy equipment, to buy trucks, to start with. Starting from scratch, zero in the bank, for all intents and purposes. I have money in the bank, but that's all tied up in rent, bills, credit cards, stuff like that. As stated in a previous video I made, I challenged myself to fund my business with supplemented income, i.e., no income from my primary job is going to be used to start this business. It will all be generated from odd jobs here and there, picking stuff up off of Craigslist and selling that, making a profit that way. My per diem job, that's intermittent at best, so that's a little extra cash that I can throw aside into the fund. I have some notes here of what I did this past week and the money I saved up in actually exactly 7 days. So starting with, I actually did have 3 days at my per diem job, the hotel. I do whatever they need me to fill in for. This week they had some tours come in and they needed help delivering luggage from the bus to the rooms. So on top of my hourly wage, I got tips out of that. I don't have a count up. I don't have a total for the hourly wages yet. That'll come in my paycheck from them next week, so I'll add it onto that video. But in tips alone, for the 3 days, I got $36. Not a killing, but it's a start. Early in the week, when I was out mowing and working for my full-time job, one of my clients, which is a storage unit, they had some scrap that their trash guy wasn't taking care of. It was two large grills, a couple little small things of metal, and a water heater. So they asked me if I would take it, and I said sure. So I threw it in the truck, and I drive by a scrap yard every day going to and from work. So I stopped by there and scrapped that. So that got me $20. Yeah, that got me $20. Just a note on that, I don't have the time to devote every day, or even any given day during the week, to driving around picking up scrap. I'm sure people have, actually I know people have made a living off of doing it. I'm not one of those guys. So scrap here and there, I might use it. We'll see what else comes up. Let's see, Monday I was driving down to my sister's house, and as I was just around the corner, somebody had put out a table and some chairs for free. So I stopped and I looked at it, examined it, and it was a decent table, not high end. It had some wear and tear on it, but it was still really sturdy, still really good condition. So I grabbed it, and the chairs were almost perfect condition. They didn't want them anymore. They didn't need them, whatever. They were all clean. So I grabbed them, listed them on Craigslist, and sold them. And I actually listed those for $50 for total. And I expected to get like $20 or $30 out of it. Somebody bought it for $50, so there's another $50 right there. I also got a couple things. Somebody listed a storage unit. They just wanted it all cleared out, and the title was "Take All or Take Nothing." I kind of took a gamble on it. It actually listed it had a vacuum in there, and I personally needed a vacuum, so I thought I'd try it. So I went down there. I contacted the guy. Drove down there. And took everything out of the storage unit, got a vacuum out of it, and I got a few more things that I have listed on Craigslist right now. They're in great condition, and as they sell, I'll throw those onto the video too, and add the running total. For this week, I had a corner shelf unit, one of those triangle things, sits in the corners, has shelves, has a little drawer down below it. Great condition. There was probably two scratches on it. And it was still beautiful looking, so I listed that. Again, I listed it at $50. I expected to get 20 or 30. Somebody bought that. They snatched it right up for $50. So aside from that, I did a couple odd jobs that were listed on Craigslist. One of the jobs was a leaf cleanup. They had a small yard. They just wanted somebody to rake it all up, throw it in bags for them. I got $100 for that. I helped somebody move. Took an hour and a half. They threw me $50. Not really gonna argue with that. It's $50. I played chauffeur. Took an hour of my time, went and picked somebody up, dropped them off at their location. They threw me $50 again. I threw 10 of that into my gas tank, so I made $40 on that. And Actually, this morning, Saturday morning, I helped a friend out. His dad is the manager of a plant, a manufacturing plant, and my buddy was mowing the back field for them every 2 weeks, but his mower broke down, so he asked me to cover for them, and he tossed me $100. Took me an hour and 45 minutes to cover 3 acres, mow it all down. In a week's time, 7 days, I made $446. It certainly is a heck of a lot more than I planned on making, doing this stuff on the side, supplemented income. It is fantastic. I am kind of flabbergasted by it, but I'm also was kind of afraid of this. Now it set the bar too high. So now I have a benchmark that I'm going to have to try, and I don't have to try, but that I'm going to try to beat, or at least meet, week after week after week. I hope this is a good idea that, anybody out there watching this might want to watch along, get some ideas from it. But as I go along, I'll add up the total. I don't have a goal set. I probably should, but at this point where I'm starting with nothing, anything is better than nothing. At almost $450. If I shop around, I'm pretty sure I can do pretty good with that. At least get me started going. But I'm not going to stop there. Obviously, I have plenty time between now and the start of next season. So I hope you come back week after week, or maybe every 2 weeks. I don't know how often I'll be able to post one of these videos. It all depends on how good I do every week. But yeah, let me know what you think of this process. Leave a comment down below, shoot me a message, whatever. I love to hear about it. Love to hear what you guys think. And thanks for watching.